this is some of us go to sleep with a lot of unprocessed thoughts. And the thing is that when you go to sleep and you're not clear-headed, it can cause some kind of subconscious blockage. So you're not necessarily processing what you need to process before you go to sleep, so that your subconscious can pull from itself and push to your consciousness. This would be technically a healing reading. If anything, it might be soothing. But we do have 3 cards for you to choose from. I will be using the Urban Tarot for this, and I'm not sure yet with what oracle card. So, but this is card 1, 2, and 3. So, use your intuition. I feel like that if you got drawn to watch this, that you have perhaps been conflicted in some area of your life. You're really just trying to figure out what has been blocking you from either your manifestations or really anything. So just focus on that. What do I need to process before I go to sleep tonight? Or what should I do every night to help me clear my head? Think about that and take some deep breaths and choose your card. Okay, if you need more time, please feel free to pause the video. So I am moving on. So we are going with that card. There we go. So this is for the first pile. So, why not? We're going to use the Moonology deck. So what does whoever chose pile 1, what do they need to process? What are the energies that they need to process before they go to sleep so they can think clearer? What's going on here? I sense that some of you have been left in a confusing state regarding either another person or a situation that's external to yourself. I do feel like romantic. Possible. If anything, it's almost like you're up at night not having a hard time sleeping over what could be. That's the energy that I feel. So it could be a person or it could be a situation. I do feel like it's very specific towards, for some of you, it's 2 or 3 situations that you need to process. And for some of you, it's 1. I feel like that some of you have been putting in a lot of hard work. New Moon in Capricorn, your hard work is paying off. I feel like that some of you have been putting in a lot of work and you're waiting to see the outcome, the expectations. For some of you, I'm not taking all those. For some of you, it is your manifestations. You're focusing on them too much, and you need to let loose. You need to just breathe. If anything, clear your mind every night before you go to sleep, and you'll be surprised. What if you're an overnight success? I'm taking these because there's a double Cancer. So step out of your comfort zone. Some of you need to look at your North Node place, but you're not paying enough attention to it. The whole point of your journey, this could be keeping you up, is you need to be able to transition from your South Node to your North Node with ease. It's a circle, you see. So for me, I have a South Node in Cancer and I have a North Node in Capricorn. So I need to be able to transition between my emotions, my deep, sweet emotions softly, into my business aspect, into my responsible, creative aspect as well. But I need to be balanced with that. So really pay attention to that. We have you and your loved ones are safe. And then we have a personal issue reaches resolution. Isn't that so funny? Anything else for pile 1 before I get done with this deck and move on to the tarot? That's too many. Well, whatever, I'll take that. So we have your dreams need a practical plan and nothing will come of this situation. So to me, this is telling me that pile 1, you are focusing way too much on what you're trying to build instead of just letting it go with these and going with the flow. I feel like the something you should try is before you go to sleep every night, like let's say you already meditate, right? You meditate in the morning, you meditate in the middle of the day. Some of you need to meditate at night right before you go to sleep. Put on a sleep meditation and absolutely clear your mind so that it's perfectly still, so that when you go to sleep you're able to actually see your dreams and see what's coming and not be in this thought and mindset that I really wanted to work out with this person, I really wanted to work out with this job, I really wanted to work out in all these areas of my life that I am creating more chaos and more blockages so that nothing can actually come through as far as things that I'm manifesting, things that I'm hoping for. I feel like that some of you really need to take it easy. Do a meditation. I need to sneeze. I'm not editing this. Excuse me. Holy moly. I feel like that some of you also are having a hard time with being able to manage, well, not necessarily your time. I feel like that you're having a hard time, really finding the balance between what is practical and what isn't practical. The reason why I say that is I feel like that you are, okay, some of you aren't reaching for the stars enough. Some of you are refusing to even see. Some of you aren't even bother reaching for the stars. Some of you are in this void. Some of you feel like that you're not able, excuse me, pardon me. I don't edit my videos or anything, y'all, by the way, so you're gonna deal with what you get. Sorry. I'm in the zone. Anyways, so to me, it seems like that you need to be able to transition smoothly into being in the receptive state for your manifestations, and I feel like that this would really, really help is if you actually brought your mind to ease before you fell asleep, so you can be an overnight success. I am limitless. I am an overnight success. I am wonderful. Say affirmations like that. Boost your confidence before you fall asleep. Fall asleep at a high vibration, you awake at a high vibration. It's very true. So let's get some more for pile 1. What can we do so that they can sleep better at night? What do they need to do to clear their head? So, off the bat. Pile 1, you also need to be able to do something colorful before you fall asleep. It's going to help build your imagination. So before you sleep, okay, so what I'm seeing is like, okay, so go ahead and before you clear your mind, go color something, look at some really colorful pictures online, put colors and infuse colors into your mind before you meditate. If anything, it's almost like, okay, so I'm already feeling this passionate energy, this creative energy, and I want it to keep flowing. So I'm going to put my mind at ease while I'm feeling this positive energy, and then I'm going to fall asleep. So that way when you awake, you're going to be able to be more creative. You're going to be able to honestly invoke more passion into your life also, right? We have the Tower. I don't know why I'm having a hard time holding that. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Then we have the Four of Pentacles, Power, and this was failure. Exactly. I'm not saying exactly. I knew that this card was going to come up. Failure, success, failure, success, success, failure. Exactly. It's like you're ping-ponging in your mind. Is this going to work out? Is it not going to work out? Is it going to work out? Is it not going to work out? Is it going to work out? I feel like that you really need to be able to bring yourself to a calm state of mind and stand in your power and not let outside interferences as far as you being in your own head too much. Get out of your head. Break through this whole routine. This is probably a routine when you were a child. You possibly might have dealt with a lot of exterior conflict and you never really had enough time to yourself to really process what was going on with you. So you might have a habit of waiting till like the last minute to process things. If anything, you might be a bit of a procrastinator too. Okay, anything else? Anything else for pile 1? We have the Three of Swords. Then we have the Princess of Swords and the Knight of Swords. It's all swords. Some of you have been trying to either get some kind of communication or you're wondering why you're not receiving communication from a variety of people. I feel like that you're focusing too much on trying to get the communication. I know that sounds so weird, right? Law of attraction, Abraham Hicks. I mention them all the time. If you want to get the communication that you seek, how can communication come in when you're thinking too much? You see, you have to be able to process more. And if you are thinking too much and staying in your head too much, you're not processing enough. Because you're staying in here. You're focusing on in here. You're not clearing your mind so that the universe can be like, here's this new wonderful memory. It's literally like a pocket full of sunshine. Anyways, I feel like that some of you, again, it's almost like, what if it just fails? What if I just put all this effort in and it fails? If anything, it looks like this, isn't it? You see how it's like going down the drain into, why am I thinking of it? I don't know, it might resonate for someone. Anyways, I feel like that y'all need to not worry about being so strategic and focusing on what's going on external to you, because you're so focused on what's going on external to you, because I feel like that there's a lot of swords here, so I feel like that you might have a heavy air placement that blocks you from getting out of your head. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or I want to say Mars, or for some reason I want to say Jupiter. So look at those placements and see and try to figure out if it's in retrograde in your birth chart or what house, and see if that could possibly bring more balance to you. So what's keeping you up at night, pile one, is fear of failure, as well as fear of what ifs, what can be. Some of you, again, like I said, are in the middle of manifesting a wonderful life. If you only learn a wonderful life, and I've been cutting the deck and mess with this, Empress. You've been manifesting a wonderful life, but you're blocking it by being in your head too much. So when you go to sleep, color something, look at beautiful, colorful pictures. I'm not talking about words, I'm talking about pictures. Do you see what I'm saying? Then please take time to yourself and clear your head. Do a quick 5-10 minute meditation. If anything, just focus on your breathing right before you go to sleep. That sounds like a good one. Focus on your breathing right before you go to sleep, so that you can really bring forward what needs to be worked on in the morning. It's like, let's say you fall asleep, you have all these questions, and you meditate, so you clear your head right before you fall asleep. So when you wake up, it's like epiphany, 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 ping, 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 and you're going up instead of going side to side. See what I'm saying? So thank you so much, pile one. That is what I have for you. So I am on to pile two. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please feel free to look at the description box. My information will be there. So anyways, this is for pile two. You chose this. So let me go. Universe, source, those of light, love, peace, and strength, and truth, highest perspective. Okay, so what does pile 2 need to do before, what's keeping them up? What's keeping them up late at night? What do they need to process? What exactly is it? What do you need to process? Oh my gosh, what do you need to release? Someone has some really sassy guys, because that's some funny god humor right there. Anyways, what else can it be for pile 2? What do they need to process, take care of before they fall asleep? We have confidence is your key to success, and then we have show the world the real you. Ooh, pile 2. I feel like what's keeping pile 2 up at night is that they are having a hard time really acknowledging their own self-worth. So this has to do with, this is internal. Pile 1 was external. This is very internal to me. As far as what could be interfering from clearing your head, I feel like that some of you beat yourselves up way too much when it comes to, well, a heck of a lot of things. It's almost like I'm feeling a am I worthy energy, unfortunately. Am I worthy? Am I good enough? That's what I'm feeling. I feel like that y'all beat yourselves up way too much. So I sense some self-criticism. We have a new romantic cycle begin. Some of you might be keeping yourselves up late at night because you've been trying to bring love into your life or make better decisions in love, is what I'm feeling. And some of you are some of you really, what I'm going to suggest for this pile is that you should do some self-affirmations before you go to sleep. And remind yourself how awesome you are. You need to improve your confidence. I also suggest sleep affirmations. You can find them on YouTube. I am, is what I'm hearing. Meditate and contemplate. Y'all, I am wonderful. I am strong. I am brave. I am independent. I am fierce. I am limitless. I am gorgeous. I am hilarious. I am just darn right amazing. And everything always works out for me. So I think that this pile needs to say those affirmations all day, every day. It'll help clear your mind and put your mind at ease. Remind yourself of how wonderful you are before you go to sleep. Every night. Do it for a month and see how you feel. I'm not kidding. Self-affirmations is amazing. And don't beat yourself up if you miss a couple nights, as long as you get back into it. And then watch how your subconscious rearranges and changes so that when you wake up in the morning, you feel like $1 million. See what I'm saying? I also do want to mention Reiki work. I feel like that this pile would greatly benefit off of Reiki work. Prosperity lies ahead. Some of you, I feel like, might be also, if it's not romantic, it's definitely a self-worth energy that I feel. Like, I'm not good enough for this person. I just done lost that whole darn deck. Looks like I'm using a different one. So, I was going to use this deck anyway. So, this is, let me move this out of the way so I'll pick it up after I'm done. This right here. Okay, so this is the Mystic Mondays deck. So, for pile 2, what does pile 2 need to know? Or what can they take care of? Anything, any guidance on what they can do before they go to sleep? What can they do during the day to help them? What's going on for pile 2? It's keeping up late at night. How can we correct it? Fix it? So far we have the Moon, the Death card, the Fool, and then we have the Five of Cups. Y'all really gotta start boosting your confidence up during the day. I'm only smiling because I sense a lot of sweet energies that it picked this pile. If anything, it picked this pile too just because it's right in the middle, right? So, I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but obviously someone literally picked it because it was right in the middle. I'm picking this one because it's right in the middle, or it's number 2. So I feel like that y'all inhibit yourselves, right? Because with, like, this, I love this card. I love this, version of it. Whatever, it's 5 of Cups. Do you see how upright this 3 of Cups? The 3 of Cups, it's like, let's say I'm always the third wheel. I never really stick out. I am always second choice, things like that. I feel like that you're in the process of moving it to this, which is the 2 of Cups, which is self-love and receiving the love that you send out in return. If you're a deep lover, you know, you're finally going to get it back in return. I feel like that you've been trying to for a while, but you have to work on your self-love, okay? You need to know that you need to be able to take chances too. I feel like what would really help you clear your energy is to be a little bit more spontaneous. So do things that boost your confidence, things that you never thought you'd be good at. Just do it. Be safe. But do it. Really. You never know what could happen. I feel like that y'all hold yourself back a lot because you're scared of what you're not exactly sure about. You're also very hesitant. Some people automatically don't like change. If you are a fixed sign, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. If you are a fixed sign or have a significant fixed sign placement, sometimes it can be so hard to embrace change. So hard to even think that change is acceptable. That's what's coming to me. So can I get anything else for pile 2? We have the World. We have the, y'all, there's like some major big cards here. So this pile has a lot of potential, a lot of untapped energy and opportunity if they believed in themselves. Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the World. It's almost like the universe like, hey, we have this Ace of Cups to give you. We have this wonderful new life if you just truly allowed yourself to love yourself, put out the energy that you love yourself and that you're magnificent. Put it out. We want you to fall asleep with confidence, pile 2. That's pretty much what's coming to me. Because you're too busy, you can't sleep at night, right? You can't sleep at night because, well, if I just done a better job, if I was good enough. No, get out of your head and love yourself. Love yourself so that you can awake with confidence. Again, sleep affirmations. I strongly suggest sleep affirmations for this pile. Write out your own affirmations and tape them around your house, if anything. This pile just really needs to focus on loving themselves. So, thank you, pile 2. If you'd like to book a reading with me, please feel free to go down to the description below, angelsofcosmicrevolution.com, and my name is Jackie. So, thank you so much, pile 2. I am moving on to pile 3. So, pile 3, you read this card. So, what is keeping pile 3 up late at night? Why can't they sleep? What's really going on? I'm sensing like a little bit of betrayal and anger. I feel like pile 3 that you have yet to process a recent betrayal or just an overall betrayal. Some to self, some dealing with others, as in like, let's say I knew that this was going to be a bad opportunity, a bad decision. I knew this was going to be a bad person or something like that. And you are living with a little bit of regret, and it's almost like, well, I betrayed myself so that I could, do something wonderful, and it didn't work out. So I sense regret, and I sense a little bit of anger. If it has to do with someone external to you, I feel like that you need to just not even, honestly, get the anger out, let it out somehow, and then just move on. You don't need to sit here, and we have hold your vision and look at the bigger picture. You don't need to sit here and keep worrying, why did they betray me? Why did this person let me down? Why did I betray myself? Why did I let myself down? I feel like before y'all go to sleep, you need to perhaps try it out tonight. It works really well. If you are beginning in the process of healing, like this is, new to you, awakening and having abilities possibly and healing, or realizing, empathy towards others, that wasn't being told. I feel like that you might be angry with how you feel now because of unprocessed guilt and self-resentment. Your commitment is being tested. So I feel like that some of you might also be pushing yourselves too hard if you're new to this journey, or you're having a hard time actually processing what's really going on with you, because you feel it's a very negative energy that I feel. It's low vibrational, no offense. Low vibrational, that's never to be sobby. That's never to be rude. So a low vibration would be sadness, regret, guilt, feeling like a failure, disappointment. Denial is also very low vibrational too. Sorrow, depression, anxiety, things like that are low vibrational. What is high vibrational would be happiness, love, integrity, freedom, hope. Fear is low vibrational too. So let's see what else we can get for pile 3. That's a lot, but I'll take them. So we have a fiery climax approaches. You're very close to achieving your goal, and don't let pride get in your way. Pile 3. I feel like that by y'all allowing yourselves to focus on the past too much, what has happened, how can you possibly get to what is to come? See what I'm saying? Like, let's say you want a new beginning with someone, or a new beginning overall, like, a new beginning with someone as in, like, you're venturing out for a new friendship, a new job, anything new. You want to take a chance on it, right? But I feel like that you might be afraid due to, well, pretty much just guilt and whatnot. The universe has been trying to bring to your attention wonderful things. All you have to do is for this pile, before you go to sleep, let's get that. How about, what can this pile do? What's that pentacle from the Princess of Pentacles? What can this pile do to fall asleep with a clear mind? Anything specific? This pile needs to watch what music we listen to, make sure that the words are positive. Doesn't put you in an angry state of mind. We have the Nine of Pentacles. The Moon. Nope. We have the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. 7, 8, 9 just came out like that. So, to me, pile 3, y'all need to listen to more positive music and start focusing on positive things. What's in the past is in the past. Okay? If you were a horrible person, if you were narcissistic, I'm feeling that for some reason, you still have a defensive energy. Even if you weren't narcissistic, dude, someone's gonna watch this and know that they did some really shady things and it's beating them up and they're really trying to figure out what to do to make it right. Anyways, with the Moon card and the Seven of Wands, it's almost like, I'm going to defend what's going on with me because I don't really know what's going on with me. I just know that I feel like crap, but I'm not exactly reflecting on my own cup, which would be this Ninth Cup right here. I'm too busy reflecting on what's going on around me and the things that I have laid to waste, the things that I haven't properly taken care of. Some of you have been indulging in non-safe things, let's just leave it at that, and it's blocking not just, your sleep, your intuition. So, we have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups, exactly. It's almost like you're letting things that are exterior to these indulgences, I feel like that some of you might be reform addicts or current addicts. No offense. I feel like that you're having a hard time sleeping at night because you're beating yourself up for really crappy decisions that you've made in the past. I feel like now that you're beginning to see clearer, it's almost like, I can't believe I did that to this person. I can't believe I did that at this job. I can't believe that I failed. Or that I was cold, or that I was shut off. How could I hurt them? You need to start focusing. Do you see how, like, Queen of Swords isn't looking back, she's looking forward. Look like an Egyptian. Anyways, she's looking forward. Before you go to sleep at night, pile 3, you need to start focusing on the positive in your life. Okay? You need to start focusing on the good things in life. It's not even necessarily calm in your mind. It's, I need to focus on the good things. What am I grateful for? Focus on what you're grateful for before you fall asleep. Focus on the positive things that are around you that you have before you fall asleep. Focus on wonder, happiness, things you love before you go to sleep. Because it's going to bring in happier thoughts from your subconscious and things that your subconscious is like, hey, how can you have good if you don't think good? See what I'm saying? So, thank you so much, pile 3. If you'd like a reading, please check out my information below. I do a variety of readings, and I felt guided to do this reading, so obviously there's a lot of